let's move on. So these were the cases when the limit of our variable tend to 0. Now let's see what will happen when that limit x tends to infinity. Or let's see the infinity by infinity form. But before doing that, let's understand the concept of infinity. Okay. Now see this number a to the power x. Now as x tends to infinity, can you tell me if a is a positive number, what will the limit of this function be? If x tends to infinity and a is a positive number, what will the limit a to the power x will tend to? Now we cannot always say that this limit tends to infinity only. Okay, there will be three cases we need to discuss. The first case is when our a lies between 0 and 1. The second case is when a is equal to 1. And the third case is when a is greater than 1. I'll explain this one by one. The first one, let's see, when a tends from 0 to 1. What will happen when a tends to 0 to 1? Now this expression, now this number is a fraction. And this fraction is less than 1. Now see, let's say a is equal to half. I'll explain it by an example. Let's say a is a half. And if I try to increase the power on this half, if I try to square it, this will become 1 by 4. If I try to cube it, this will become 1 upon 8. So as I am increasing the power on this number, as I am increasing the power on this fraction which is less than 1, the number is decreasing. Okay. So as I am increasing the power, so as the power increases, the value decreases. So you can see that as I'll approach to infinity, as this power approaches infinity, this thing will come out to be 0. So a to the power x will come out to be 0. So this is the case that when a lies between 0 and 1, limit a to the power x as x tends to infinity comes out to be 0, because the value of this expression decreases as its power increases. So this is very important. So let's see when the value of a is 1. We know that any natural power, any natural number power of 1 always gives us 1. So 1 to the power infinity will be equal to 1 only. So limit x tends to infinity, a to the power x in this case is 1 only. And as we see that a is greater than 1. Now if a is greater than 1, let's say a is 2. Now as I increase the power on this number, this expression, this value a to the power x will also increase. So as x approaches infinity, this limit will also approach to infinity. So we cannot say that this limit is always infinity or this limit is always 0. We have to see the cases that if this number a lies between 0 and 1, this limit approaches 0. If it is 1, this is obviously 1, right? And if this is greater than 1, this limit will come out to be infinity. Now let's start with the rational expression including the limits extending to infinity. So what is the rational expression? We've already discussed that the rational expression is an expression where we have two polynomials, one in the numerator and one in the denominator. So this is a rational expression. This is a type of a rational expression. Now you see, if this has two polynomials in numerator and denominator, they will have some degrees. So we will have a separate degree in the numerator and separate degree in the denominator. So in this case, when we try to see that what is the value of this rational expression when limit x tends to infinity, we have to see the degrees of the numerator and denominator. So this is very important. We have to see the degrees of numerator and denominator. So first we'll try to see that when the degree of numerator is equal to denominator. So we'll try to see this type only. When the degree of numerator and denominator is equal. Now I can represent it by, I can also write it in some way like this. Now what I did is, I divided numerator and denominator by x square. So what is the use of dividing numerator and denominator by x square is this, that this will become 1 and this will become 5 by x. Now we know that as x approaches infinity, 1 by x will approach 0, right? As x approaches infinity, if we see 1 by x, this will always approach 0 because x is very large number, and 1 upon very large number, this will almost be negligible. Okay, so this can be said as 0. So this is nothing but 1 upon 0 plus 1 upon 0. So this is equal to 1. So when the degree of numerator and denominator is equal, this limit will exist. So this limit extending to infinity, the limit of this rational expression will exist. And how will we find this limit? You write it down by dividing numerator and denominator by highest power of x. So I divided the numerator and denominator by highest power of x, which in this case is x square. So if I divided this by x square, this will come out to be 1 and this will be 5 upon x. Well, we know that all the terms like 1 upon x square, they will all tend to 0 as x approaches infinity. So let's do one more problem so that this concept will become clear. See this one. Limit x tends to infinity, 2x square plus 3x plus 5 divided by 5x square plus 6x. So you have to calculate the limit of this rational expression as x tends to infinity. Now what did I teach you? That you have to divide numerator and denominator by highest power of x. So highest power of x in numerator and denominator is coming out to be x square. So I have to divide numerator and denominator by x square. So when I try to divide 3x plus 5 divided by x square divided by 5x square plus 6x upon x square. So when we divide, this comes out to be limit x tends to infinity, 2 plus 3 upon x plus 5 upon x square, and this is 5 plus 6 upon x. Now as x approaches infinity, these terms will be 0, right? And we will be left with 2 upon 5. So this limit is nothing but 2 upon 5, right? So now let's see the other case when the degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, right? So I'll just modify this question only. I'll make this degree 3. So this is 2x cube plus 3x plus 5. So this is a new question. Please pay attention. This is 2x cube instead of previous one 2x square. So what will happen? In this case, I have to divide by the highest power. In that case, it was coming out to be x square in both numerator and denominator. But in this case, the highest power is nothing but x cube. Okay, the highest power is x cube. So I will have to divide this by x cube. So this will become 2 plus 3 upon x square plus 5 upon x, right? X cube upon 5 upon x plus 6 upon x square. Now as limit x approaches to infinity, this thing is 0, this thing is 0, this thing is 0, this is 0. So this is nothing but 2 upon 0. So this is not defined. So we can draw a conclusion that whenever the degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, this limit, the limit of this rational expression is not defined. So this is a proper result, that whenever, so the first case was when the degree was equal, degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. In that case, the limit exists. If this limit, if the degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, this does not exist. So not defined. If the degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, that case we are going to see right now. So I'll make this, I'll just modify this question only. I'll make this x square and this is 5x cube. Okay. So let's try to see this question now. Now I have to divide both numerator and denominator by x cube. So what I'll do is limit x tending to infinity, 2x square plus 3x plus 5 divided by x cube divided by x cube. So this will be the value of the limit, and this can be written as 2 upon x plus 3 upon x square plus 5 upon x cube divided by 5 plus 6 upon x square. Now I told you that as limit x tends to infinity, all these ratios 1 upon x, 1 upon x square, 1 upon x cube, all these ratios will come out to be 0. So these are all 0. So this can be written as 0.5. So whenever the degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, this limit comes out to be 0. So these are very important results. So you just have to see that is the degree of numerator greater or less than denominator. You know the answer. You don't have to even solve. You know the answer that it is either not defined or 0. But whenever the degree of numerator and denominator are equal, then you have to solve. Okay. So these are very important results. Please note it down.